Ugh. Where am I?
Yo, what's up? Jagex told me I have to read this.
What? We're lost at sea. This is not the time for a voiceover. We should be like, I don't know, building a shelter or something.
Relax, man. The ports are right over there.
Oh. GM RuneScape. My name is Gnomonkey, and today I'll be giving you a rundown on everything you need to know to prepare for Old School RuneScape's newest skill. This video will contain new information and visuals from both the mid and the late game of sailing. If you'd like to know how to prepare for sailing's launch completely spoiler-free, please check out the blog linked below. When you first pop into Gielinor on November 19th, you'll notice some new red text in your quest log. Pandemonium, the introduction to sailing. If you talk to my good friends Will and Anne by the docks of Port Sarim, they'll teach you how to board a boat and sail the seas. But make sure you actually listen to what they're saying, or else you might, accidentally hit the 1-star and log out for a few months. After you've helped them out and found your way around the seas, you will have achieved your very own raft and a captain's log. This is important. You want to keep this in your inventory while you sail the seas for the first time. As for every new skill you start to engage with, checking out the skill guide is a great place to kick things off. It'll let you know many important things such as training methods and progressional milestones. By talking to any shipwright, they'll take you to a place called the shipyard. This is an area that allows you to customize your vessel. It's kind of like your player-owned home, so don't forget to bring your saw and hammer. Completing port tasks and doing some sea charting is where I'll get my first few levels, but some areas of the ocean are quite rough. I want my ship to be as strong as possible to withstand stormy conditions and any new enemies or obstacles I may come across. You can obtain a port task by checking out the notice board at most ports. At level 1, you're only able to have one task at a time, but that will change as you become more experienced. Luckily, there's a cargo hold that comes with your raft, which means there's a lot of space for anything you'll find while you're out exploring. Just don't be like me and forget to take it with you as you disembark. While you're out to sea, you can open up the captain's log you got earlier to see chartable areas. And as long as you have those requirements, you'll be all set to log the seas for the future. If you ever lose it, there will be a spare one in your cargo hold. Charting is a good way to get you more immersed into the world of Gielinor. Various things on islands will be chartable, and it gives you a reason to hop off your ship and look around. Who knows, even though you expected to chart a little bird's nest, you might end up finding the best new bank to blow exactly 129,000 molten glass. After you've made it to the big leagues and reached level 15, you can buy and sail your first real boat. Even though some may say it's small, it has a whole 7 customizable facility slots, 6 more than that raft you started with. Since I love to scale with my feet on the desk, the first thing I'm going to build is a salvaging hook. While you're out exploring on the water, you may come across the ships of some not so lucky travelers, but for us, Lady Luck is smiling. We get to take our hook and delve into the water, bringing up scraps of salvage. This is going to give us plenty of time to kick back and earn some cold, hard sailing experience. But not only that, we can take our recycled ship material and sift through it back at the port, yielding various items that will be useful on our sailing journey, including new types of cannonballs. While all boat facilities and upgrades have a construction requirement, you can pay a fee to a shipwright to bypass most of the early ones. If you have around 60 or 70 construction, you should be good for the long term, and anything higher than 84 won't help you too much. I stocked up on a bunch of items like planks, metal bars, nails, rope, swamp tar, logs, and flax, so that I won't have to make too many trips to the Grand Exchange on update day. There are some new resources that are coming out that won't be available right away though, and processing them could yield some serious cash if you're not a stinky Iron Man. Once you've got a good grip on the mechanics of sailing and reach level 30, you could start to earn XP at the Barracuda trials. You should definitely use a small boat for this with a few relevant upgrades to withstand the storms and rapids that will try to stop you from reaching peak efficiency. This is a very focused and mechanically engaging way to train sailing, probably the complete opposite of anything else we've talked about so far. If salvaging is shooting stars, then this is doing the Hallowed Sepulchre and Tob at the same time. You've probably already tried it out in the beta, but there are 2 more advanced tiers coming out, and I can think of a few people that will be fighting for that rank 1 time slot on the leaderboard. Wait, who's this guy? Jobless Jim? And he just showed up because I hit level 40. Okay, whatever. This is Jobless Jim, my new crewmate. I don't exactly need him around, but he can do stuff around the ship for me, like manage facilities. You can recruit new crewmates by leveling up, and each person is great at doing their own thing, but Jim here is the best at being unemployed. After you're level 45, there's a new quest you can complete, and with it comes a new major island, the Great Conch. This is a place that's awesome for training other skills, and also comes with many new resources. Make sure to get out there and help those Tortugans so you can go explore it yourself. The more you train sailing, the more cool stuff you'll find. The 2nd and 3rd Barracuda trial, new monsters, monsters, islands to explore, and even new mechanics. In the late game, you unfortunately won't really catch me hanging around the Pandemonium anymore. I will be exploring all the new high-level islands with the other goats of sailing, checking out the tangled kelp, and charting the icy seas. It's stuff that's just way too complicated for the noobs watching right now, so you'll have to hop on and check it out. Just don't cut your feet on the crystals at the bottom of the sea. If you do happen to be an Iron Man, make sure you stock up on resources like logs, ropes, planks, nails, metal bars, and train some construction so you can spend as much time sailing as possible. Also, crafting and farming are pretty useful to make high-quality sails and trawling nets. Since cannonballs are so slow to obtain, there will be a new forge coming out for you to use that cuts the time to smelt them in half. And yes, we did talk to Kovac. He said the double ammo mold would be compatible with it. As an Ultimate Iron Man, you will have access to the cargo hold on your ship, but with limited slots for resources and cannonballs. A plank sack and a log basket will definitely help you on your journey, but I'd recommend having some noted planks and bars if you can get your hands on them. Deaths on an island work the same way as they do on mainland, meaning you'll lose your hardcore status. But if your boat capsizes, you'll appear back at the port on 1 HP. I know at least someone watching this will be dying to poison. Oh yeah, and definitely don't drink that stuff you find in the sea crates. Some players are already hard at work theory crafting. These are entirely player-designed approaches, and so they might not be accurate. We're giving no secrets away here. If you're interested in seeing how these players are preparing, check out the links in the description. Until then, we'll see you when sailing releases on November 19th.